Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
The iconic Janet Jackson is back in Vegas with a brand new residency that has lots of fans buzzing with excitement. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm John Archuleta in for Cynthia Puga. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Ham's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadaham.org. Las Vegas Metro Police and the FBI are investigating a deadly Tesla Cybertruck explosion that happened on the morning of New Year's Day. Review-Journal's Cynthia Puga tells us what we now know about the deadly event.
One person is dead and 7 people are injured after a Tesla Cybertruck exploded in the valet driveway of the Trump International Hotel on Tuesday morning. At a press conference, LVMPD Sheriff Kevin McMahill said the rented truck first appeared in Las Vegas about an hour before the explosion, which was reported at around 8:40 a.m.
We do know who rented the truck. We are looking at that individual, but I am not prepared to release the name of any of the individuals that we are looking at least until next of kin is notified and we have a 100% identification.
McMahill also said they are investigating and looking into any potential link to the incident that happened in New Orleans that left at least 15 people dead and dozens injured on New Year's Day at around 3:15 a.m.
Yeah, so the question is there any links to ISIS? And I will tell you that we don't have any indication of that here in Las Vegas. No overt ISIS flag as was seen in New Orleans. But again, we are investigating every aspect of this, and if that comes to light, we'll certainly update you.
Police say gas canisters, can-fuel canisters, and large firework motors were found in the truck, but as of Tuesday afternoon, the truck had yet to be processed, and the cause of the explosion was not identified.
We believe this is an isolated incident. We do not believe that there's a bunch of folks out there supporting this or helping this, and we don't believe that there's any other danger to the community right now.
Police say they're looking for secondary devices and taking it slow.
Now, Sheriff McMahill also stated during the press conference that the fact that this was a Cybertruck limited the amount of damage that was done to the valet area at the Trump Hotel. Look for updates throughout the day at lvrj.com. The top federal law enforcement official in Nevada is stepping down shortly before President-elect Donald Trump takes office. U.S. Attorney Jason Frierson announced his last day will be on January 17th, 3 days before Trump's inauguration. Frierson, a Democrat nominated by President Joe Biden, is a former Speaker of the Nevada Assembly, prosecutor, and public defender. He is the first black man to serve as Nevada's U.S. Attorney. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Today, it's a chilly start to the day at 39 degrees, but things will warm up to a high near 64 at 3 p.m. with some calm wind. And as we head into tonight, there will be some increasing cloud coverage with a low around 43. Then tomorrow, it will warm up again with a high near 65. And as we head into the weekend through next week, those daily highs stay in the 60s. But be sure to bundle up at night with lows in the upper 30s and lower 40s. Business brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The Bureau of Land Management plans to auction off nearly 90 acres throughout the Las Vegas Valley. BLM says the 11 parcels will be sold at fair market value in an online auction starting at 8 a.m. on March 18th.
These parcels are spread throughout the valley. There's some in the Southwest Valley, some in Henderson, and some in the Northwest, which are all booming areas in terms of residential development right now.
Now, BLM says specific information on each parcel, such as legal description, physical location, reservations, and acreage, will be published online 30 days prior to the auction.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Runnin' Rebels are on a 3-game win streak and most recently took a road win over Air Force 77-58, moving their conference record to 2-0. The Lady Rebs have also won 3 straight, picking up a 90-70 road win over San Jose State on Wednesday. Both teams return to play at home on Saturday. At 3 p.m., the men will face San Jose State and the women take on Boise State at 5 p.m.
Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A top health official of Southern Nevada is saying goodbye to his career after decades of serving in public health. Dr. Furman Liquid, Health District Officer of Southern Nevada, is now prepping to retire and step down at the age of 71. Growing up in Cuba, he says he didn't know what he wanted to do as a kid, saying, quote, "Medicine wasn't one of my top things to do, but at the same time, you really have no idea what any career is about," end quote. Liquid said he believes the health district will remain in good hands, supported with a strong team. The health board has appointed Dr. Cassius Lockett, Deputy District Health Officer, to succeed Liquid.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Gator Bowl kicks off tonight, and Ole Miss is a 17.5-point favorite over Duke at the Westgate Superbook. The Blue Devils are plus 550 on the money line with the total at 51.5. In Friday's college football games, Minnesota is favored over 9.5 points over Virginia Tech in the Mayo Bowl. Tech is 3-1 on the money line, and the total is 42.5. In the First Responder Bowl, Texas State is a 13.5-point favorite over North Texas, and the total is 61. Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders will have their last game of the season at home at Allegiant Stadium against a familiar foe, the Chargers. Here's Antonio Pierce on what they bring to the table.
I mean, it's the same identity when we was ready for them in week one. Physical, downhill, big backs, take care of the football, playing really, really well on defense. Obviously, some good numbers there, what they're doing with the points from a defensive standpoint, but obviously a well-coached team, well-prepared. We'll have our hands full.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by Albie Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit albiecraftshows.com for more upcoming events. There's some new and upcoming restaurants to explore in the Las Vegas Valley. Gordon Ramsay Burger opened at the Flamingo on December 18th. It features the Vegas-only Cluck Yeah GFC or Gordon's Fried Chicken sandwich, as well as shakes and some new cocktails on the menu. Gregory's Mesquite Grill inside Eureka Casino in Mesquite recently reopened after extensive renovations that now include a parlor bar, a club room, and 4 private dining rooms. Among the new menu items are lavender chicken, Mediterranean sea bass, and mesquite smoked house meatballs. And coming in February, Lazy Dog will open a new location on North Stephanie Street in Henderson and will follow the same design of a Rocky Mountain Lodge along with its signature menu items and drinks. Visit lvrj.com for the full list. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonacharlies.com to see who's played. Iconic performer Janet Jackson returned to the Las Vegas stage for her new residency at the Resorts World Theater. Jackson kicked off her new show on December 30th with a 43-song set list of all her hits and some fan favorites. The 58-year-old's new residency follows a run at Dolby Live back in 2019. The singer wears many costumes throughout her show, including a gold bodysuit, a blue rhinestone-encrusted number, and more. Jackson delivers all the high energy fans expect and shows that she's still a top performer when it comes to live events. Jackson performs Friday and Saturday, returning February 5th through the 15th. Thanks for watching 7 at 7, and be sure to hit that subscribe button to get alerts when we post breaking news and our 7 at 7 newscast. You can also watch us on other platforms like Apple TV, Roku, and Fire TV. Be sure to tune in tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.